Nice that you are looking at. Better Than Revenge, a song written and recorded by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift for her third studio album, Speak Now, 2010. Swift and Nathan Chapman produced the track, which is an electric guitar-driven pop-punk song. In the lyrics, Swift's character addresses a romantic rival that stole her boyfriend, lambasting the sexual habits, tastes, and life choices of the other girl. Better Than Revenge charted in Canada and the United States in 2010. And it was included in the set list of Swift's Speak Now World Tour, 2011-2012. When the track was first released, some music critics found it entertaining. But feminist writers and journalists took issue with its lyrics as slut-shaming and misogynistic. Swift has since identified as a feminist, although critical commentary on her public image persisted. In the 2023 re-recorded version of the song titled Better Than Revenge, Taylor's version, which Swift released after a 2019 dispute regarding the ownership of her albums, she altered a lyric in the chorus, a move that received a mixed reaction. Better Than Revenge, Taylor's version, peaked at number 25 on the Billboard Global 200. And Swift performed the altered version at a November 2023 concert in Buenos Aires as part of the Eras Tour. Taylor Swift released her third studio album, Speak Now, on October 25, 2010. She wrote all 14 album tracks by herself and conceived Speak Now as a loose concept album about the confessions she wanted, but never had the chance to make to people she had met. The album's lyrics depart from the high school perspectives of her previous records, certain songs containing vengeful messages towards those who had wronged her. One of such songs, Better Than Revenge, was directed at a romantic rival. Swift did not reveal the subject of the song. Better Than Revenge is track number 10 on Speak Now, produced by Swift and Nathan Chapman. Swift included the song on the set list of her Speak Now World Tour, 2011-2012. During the shows, she sang the song on top of a bridge, dressed in a red sequined mini dress and boots, and fought with one of her dancers. While on the Eras Tour in Buenos Aires, on November 12, 2023, Swift surprised observers by performing the song. Better Than Revenge is an electric guitar-driven pop-punk song. According to Ann Powers of the Los Angeles Times, Swift's vocals on the song expanded considerably. The lyrics are about Swift's plea for vengeance against a romantic rival. Compared to her previous songs about romantic fantasy, Better Than Revenge features a more real-life perspective on love. In the refrain, Swift describes the rival as an actress who is known for the things that she does on the mattress. Maura Johnston, writing for Vulture, cited this part as one of a few instances of Speak Now where Swift writes about sexual experiences, a new theme for her at the time. In an American Songwriter review of Speak Now, Rick Moore contended that Better Than Revenge is the one song that shows Swift isn't the naive young role model that so many parents perceive her to be, citing the "on the mattress" lyrics. Alison Stewart of The Washington Post considered the said lyrics immature, but acknowledged that the song, among others such as Dear John or Innocent, moves Swift's image from the unearthly sweetness of her previous songs. In BBC Music, Matthew Horton deemed it one of Speak Now's weaker songs. Slant magazine writer Jonathan Keefe was critical of Better Than Revenge, deeming the track overall shallow and short-sighted because it indulged in self-righteousness. Her narrators often seem to lack insight because Swift writes with the point of view that hers is the only story to be told. John J. Moser of The Morning Call remarked that the immature, Better Than Revenge, among other songs, backfired Swift's self-proclaimed maturity on Speak Now, instead of conveying mature emotions. The songs convey a teenage girl's concepts of mature emotions. If Swift is so mature, why is she so bent on revenge, anyway? In a more positive vein, Michael Wood from Spin deemed Better Than Revenge entertaining. Leah Greenblatt of Entertainment Weekly considered the surprisingly sharp-toothed song a step forward from Swift's previous Twitter-pated Heart of Teendom, and Steve Hyden of the AV Club considered the track, among others about vengeance, one of Speak Now's strongest. Swift's niftiest trick is being at her most likable when she's indulging in such overt nastiness. Rolling Stone featured the song on their 2015 list of country's 20 best revenge songs. Taylor Swift has made a multi-million-dollar career out of getting lyrical revenge, with perhaps packing the strongest punch. Contemporary media reacted negatively to Better Than Revenge, complaining its narrative was slut-shaming. As observed by Nate Jones for Vulture, the song solidified Swift's image as anti-feminist. Some media had previously accused Swift of being hostile to feminism through lyrics of certain songs such as 15, which critics deemed sex-negative, and You Belong With Me, which is about her competing with another girl for a boy's love. Some feminist writers alleged that Swift was capitalizing on female-female rivalries. In 2014, Swift told The Guardian that she identified as a feminist and spoke about the song, "I was 18 when I wrote that. That's the age you are when you think someone can actually take your boyfriend. Then you grow up and realize no one can take someone from you if they don't want to leave." Even after Swift claimed to be a feminist, critics continued to take issue with her calculated image, deeming her feminist ideology self-interested. As Swift's success grew with her subsequent pop albums, the media focused on the lyrics of Better Than Revenge to question Swift's feminist identity. In a commentary for New Statesman in 2017, Annie Leschewitz considered Better Than Revenge a misstep for Swift's artistry, on the grounds that it indulged in celebrity and tarnished her wholesome public image that she had curated. Journalists indicated that Better Than Revenge was the precedent to many of Swift's subsequent songs about celebrity and vengeance, such as Bad Blood, 2015, and Look What You Made Me Do, 2017. As her personal life became sensationalized in the press. As a result, Swift changed a lyric on the re-recorded version of the song in 2023. After Speak Now was released, Better Than Revenge entered and peaked at number 73 on the Canadian Hot 100. In the United States, the song peaked at number 56 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 6 on the Country Digital Song Sales chart. In 2014, the Recording Industry Association of America certified the track gold for surpassing 500,000 units based on sales and streaming, after signing a new contract with Republic Records. Swift began re-recording her first 6 studio albums in November 2020. The decision came after a 2019 dispute between Swift and talent manager Scooter Braun, who acquired Big Machine Records, including the masters of Swift's albums the label had released. By re-recording her catalog, Swift had full ownership of the new masters, including the copyright licensing of her songs, devaluing the Big Machine-owned masters. The re-recorded version of Better Than Revenge, titled Better Than Revenge. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.